Hello, so this is my part two of my Arcane review for the Netflix series. And let me just start off by saying I'm sorry that I said the first one was part one. It's only a few seconds. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just new to all this editing stuff. So I was really trying to edit the two videos together, but with my time crunch I'm on right now, with my classes and other things, I thought this would just be a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm going to be reading off my phone my little notes on the series. So let's get to it. So, about the character Jinx, she was probably one of my favorite characters in the show, really. Like, her look, her crazy demeanor. I think she's based on Harley Quinn, and oh my god, she really is like the Harley Quinn of the show. She's just so funny and spunky and just, oh my god. Yeah. I think her character struggle, like with her having that big fallout with Vi, which really moved me in the first season, that was just it made her character really really tragic to me. Like whenever I saw her doing these crazy things like killing all kinds of people and oh my god, just being evil, I thought, oh, she's just a broken child. Yeah, but I thought the voice actress, I still didn't get her name. Let me look it up right now. Ella Purnell. Yeah, Ella Purnell. I know she's, I think, more of a famous actress now because she was in the Fallout series, and I've seen part of that, and I think she's pretty good in it. I don't know. I haven't finished the series. I'm on like episode two or three, I think. So yeah. And what else? I really think her character was great. And let me just say that I know that this whole series, let me move my laptop a little bit, is based on the game series League of Legends. And no, I've never played it. I don't have a lot of money or time to play a lot of games. I love watching YouTube videos of them, but that's all I can do right now, really. Like, I just don't have the money or time to play a lot of them. But it really does make me interested in her character in the games. Like, I don't know if her character is that fleshed out in the games, but I'd love to see the character skins and just play as her and yeah, just explore the League of Legends aspect of this a lot more. And now Vi. Man, Haley Steinfeld, the actress who plays her, I thought she did an amazing job. Like she just kind of to me captures that grit of an older sibling. Like she really does seem like she's kind of fed up with Jinx and with a lot of things that she does, and like she at the same time feels like she needs to protect her. So yeah, and I really did like her big, what are they called, like Hex Tech? Yeah, Hex Tech boxing gloves that Jace, he didn't even give them to her. She just basically stole them, or at least I think she did. If anyone knows for sure, can you let me know in the comment section? Thanks. And her romance with what was her name? Not Vi. It wasn't Vi. Yeah, Vi's romance with what was her name? The girl with the blue hair, who was not Jinx. May. Oh, I forgot. But I thought the romance was really nice. They teased it so hard in the first season, and I really thought they would get together in the first season, but how they were only together for about one episode in season two was just. I thought, I didn't want that. Because I thought they really did make a sort of nice couple. Like, the circumstances in season two really did complicate their relationship, but it was sort of what I and I think a lot of other fans wanted. So I guess, well, no, it does match the theme of the show because I remember in the very first scene of the series, it starts with Vi and Jinx's parents being dead, just that heartbreak, and it really let me know, oh, this is going to be a morbid show, like that. Oh my god. Yeah. What else? And Jace, he when wait, I still wanted to talk about the actress Haley Steinfeld. I've been watching Haley Steinfeld since the movie True Grit, and she, even back then, seemed like a pretty capable actress. I don't know much about what she's doing right now, but from what I've seen, she is just blown up with her career. She's been in Bumblebee. She was in. What else has she been in? I can't really say because I don't get to watch a lot of movies or I haven't had the time to keep up with actors and actresses' careers, but from what I've seen, she's had a really great career, having one role after another. So yeah, she just seems like a goat actress. Yeah. And now to Jace. He to me was one of the most relatable characters because he really starts from the bottom, or sort of at the bottom, and works his way up. It seems to me like a hero's journey, so it's really easy to follow. He just starts inventing things, gets this, to me, really nice friendship with the guy, Victor, which ended really badly in season two. And him facing the consequences for building Hextech, I think that was great because they were just really abusing Hextech a lot in the first and second seasons, and I was really thinking to myself, is there really no consequence for them almost abusing this stuff? I really thought it was going to come back to bite them, and I'm glad that it has already because the last episodes haven't come out yet, but it already seems like Hextech is going to just backfire on them so badly, and I can't wait for that. And Isha, yeah, she was a surprise standout character to me because I did not expect me to just love her and Jinx's little dynamic in the end of season two or in the middle of season two. I thought it was really nice how Jinx dyed her hair like hers and how they had a mute character. I don't know what was with her. If anyone knows if she was deaf or mute or had some kind of injury, can you let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it. Thanks. But I thought her character really added more stakes to Jinx. Like Jinx, she seemed great, but in season two, her taking care of Isha really made her seem like Vi, which I'm sure the intention was. So yeah, that added another really interesting layer to Jinx in season two. And I did not like what happened to her, how she sacrificed herself. Oh my god. On one hand, I really want her to still be alive, but on the other hand, I think, well, this does fit the tone of the series because it did seem in a lot of parts like it wasn't going to be all sunshine and rainbows. Like there were still going to be some terrible things that happened. And there definitely were. Like, even in season one, the death of Vi and Jinx's parents. What else was there? Vi and Jinx's split up, and probably a lot more as the series went on. Oh, like Silco's death too, and Vander's death, and probably a lot more that I can't think of right now. My God, what else? Oh, the war with Zahn and was it Zahn and Piltover? Yeah, Zahn and Piltover. That was to me one of the more obvious things, or what's the word? Just easy to understand because I see that in a lot of movies right now. It's always the rich versus the poor, and I know it does somewhat mirror real life, but does anyone else get kind of tired of seeing that same story in a lot of movies and shows nowadays? Because I thought it was really cool how they have the better technology or somewhat better technology on Piltover's side with Hextech. Zahn, they had more steampunk looking, and I think was it called shimmer powered or drug powered stuff, weapons. Oh, I feel like a bad fan because I can't describe this stuff accurately. But yeah, that was a cool thing. I'm sure it probably happens in the League of Legends world, so if anyone knows, can you let me know in the comments too? I really should do more research on the League of Legends side of all this. And what I did not like, okay, Silco's voice acting. I thought the voice actor was trying really hard to sound all, I'm tough and mysterious and all that. It just did not work for me. I'm sure, well, I've seen that the voice actor is somewhat of a good voice actor. So yeah, I just feel like he should have gone a little less with the raspy tone in his voice. And what else? Oh yeah, I felt like the first season dragged on a lot. Like there was a lot of scenes with a lot of dialogue, which I'm sure were great. If I rewatch it, I'll really notice a lot of intricacies, I'm sure. But to me, it felt like it was more talk and less actions being taken about that. There were some really cool action scenes and even scenes where just actions were being taken, where it seemed like their dialogues would lead to something. But for the first season, it just seemed like it was, what's the word? I guess more bark and less bite. But season two, it really seemed like the war was kicking off. Every episode, something meaningful would happen. Yeah. And overall, I thought the show was very ambitious, and I'm really glad they did something new with the animations and the story. Like, I really appreciate how more bright and vibrant the whole setting looks as opposed to other settings I've seen. Like, I know that it was made by a company called Fortiche, and I think they're French. That's probably why the animation style and the design style look more, I guess, Art Nouveau or Art Deco, something really unique, and like it's actually from the past, because the not League of Legends, the Arcane setting to me looked more like a steampunk setting than a modern one. Like, it looked more like it could have been set in the 1870s to the early 1900s or 1910s in the real world, and their animation style really looked like something from that time. What else? Oh yeah, I thought the voice acting was really good. Like, especially, I have to address this. In the first season, the voice actress who played Jinx, the younger Jinx, her splitting off scene with Vi, you know that her voice acting was just amazing. I think the voice actress really was a little girl at the time, but man, that scene, it still makes me. Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it. You know how good it was, really. The cinematography, like the editing, was unique. And a scene I'm gonna cite is season 2, episode 1, where what's her name? Caitlyn. Yeah, that's the girl with the straight blue hair and who has the rifle. When she's mourning her mother's death with Jace in the park, and it shows that spinning thing going whoosh, 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 and every time her expression changes just a little bit, especially when she's talking about how she feels towards different characters, like her mom, I think was Jinx, and then Vi. That was absolutely amazing. I should go back and really make a video on that, because it's just amazing. What else? Oh yeah, overall, this series has been so amazing. It's really shown me again how games and just the memories and all the, what's the word? All the creativity it gives us can be made into these amazing stories and amazing shows. Like, I used to play Battlefront 2 when I was younger, and seeing that, it made me imagine how cool it would be to see a movie or TV show of the clones just holding every single hallway, fighting like, hold the hallway for the Republic and all that. And I know that there was a TV show called The Clone Wars that really explored that, and yes, I've seen all of the Clone Wars, and I love it to death. Really, I do. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, it's really made me interested in the League of Legends video game series, like I probably already said. But yeah, I know all of this, or most of it, comes from the League of Legends setting. Like, I'm pretty sure I know about, yeah, I have heard of how Vi and Jinx were sisters in there, and that they brought it over into the Arcane series. And the same with what was his name? Vander being the wolf character. I forgot his name. How that's from the series too, and how Echo and Jinx have a romance, or sort of romance, in the League of Legends video game. So yeah, I really should find the time and money to be able to spend on League of Legends. But overall, this has been an amazing journey, really. Like, I started watching this show when it came out about 4 years ago, and even then I thought, oh, this looks kind of boring, but I was so wrong, and I'm so glad I was. Now, I'm kind of thinking, when this comes out, what am I going to do with my life? But I will find something, and I will find something amazing. But before then, I'll definitely keep admiring the show for the work of art that it is. And I'm really glad anyone else who's seen this was able to ride this train with me, even very briefly. So yeah, thank you, Netflix. Thank you, everyone who worked on this show. And bye-bye.